my name is Dr. Emily Splichal, functional podiatrist and human movement specialist. I have many patients that have overpronated and unlocked feet, and an important part of their function and optimizing the way that they move is teaching them how to find neutral. I call this setting your base. So understanding how to set your base or find neutral means that we have to first understand what is happening when we overpronate. So if I were to stand with my feet shoulder width apart and I were to roll inside, it looks like I'm overpronating or I'm collapsing my foot. But to start, I want you to go from the inside to the outside. Inside to the outside. Right now, I'm moving a part of my foot called the subtalar joint. What I want you to appreciate is that every time that I move my feet, my knees start to go in and then they go out. My leg rotates and rotates. So a key concept of overpronation is that it is a rotational imbalance of your legs all the way down into your feet. So if we are trying to find neutral in an overpronated foot, I want you to understand that not only are we everting, but we are also internally rotating. My knees are knocking in. So for me to correct, I need to find a rotation out all the way from my hips down to the feet. So let's start rotating again. So if you rotate in, rotate out, rotate in, and when I rotate out, this is going to start to create stability in my foot. So if you have an overpronated foot and you go back and forth, just like I'm doing now, and you go to the outside, stay there, stay in that position, and then try to bring the foot back to a neutral, flat position, but stay rotated in your hips. So there's an external rotation component to how you find neutral. Now, if that's confusing, don't worry, because there's one more way that you could do that. Let's go back into our overpronated position. So I'm collapsing down, and yes, I'm rotating in. What I want you to do now is, this is the ground. I want you to imagine tearing the ground apart. So I'm pulling into the outside of my legs. Do you see how my arch just lifted and I got a little bit more on the outside of my foot? Stay there and now find a flat foot position. Keep it engaged all the way into your glutes. So those are two ways that you can start to find neutral. One was rotational, one was slightly different that pushed your body weight to the outside of the foot. And then when you understand what that feels like, you can start to find your tripod and then lift your arch all the way into your hips. And that cue should help you to find neutral or set your base. The way that I recommend you using this is when you're standing long hours. If you're at the sink brushing your teeth or you're doing dishes, if you're at a stop sign, if you stand on your feet for work, or if you are doing a workout, you gotta set your base and then do your squats or your bicep curls. If you're looking to learn more about your foot type and how to keep your feet strong, please visit dremilysplichal.com.